In his final game of the regular season, Buffalo State knew it needed to win out if it wanted to be in consideration for an ECAC Bowl game. However, the Bengals faced a tough task traveling to Brockport to face their rival in the I-90 Bowl.
There's the prize trophy. Brockport is 9-3 against Buffalo State since its creation. Buffalo State has the ball first. Kyle Hoppy wants to go bowling, so he throws a strike to Ryan Carney, who trips up for a 24-yard gain. First down. Rich Pete caps off the drive with a record-tying score. It's his 40th career touchdown, a record Perez Dinkins set from 1993 to 96. Buffalo State fools the cameraman by going for two. Danny Stock throws it to a wide-open Edwin Young. Brockport goes 3 and out, so it's forced to punt. Mike Doherty fields it cleanly and runs to his right, getting tripped up. He tries to regain his balance, but Bryce Wooden needs the ball loose. James Grennan recovers and it's Brockport ball. Dan Andrews finishes the drive with a 27-yard score. His blockers pave a nice hole to his right, and Andrews does the rest. Brockport kicks an extra point, 8-7. Buffalo State gets stuck in a 3rd and 13 situation, but have no fear. Carney Camera is here. Hoppy hits him for a 20-yard gain. The drive ends in 3. Marc Montana ties his school record, hitting his 9th field goal. This one's from 40. Brockport goes 3 and out, so it's time for more Carney Camera. Cannon time. Carney takes a tumble for a 40-yard score. You might be asking yourself, what is he doing? Don't worry, I did too. It turns out Billy Joyner was taking pictures. 15-yard penalty. Really? I love celebrations as much as the next person, but that hurt in terms of field position. Nick Vallone cuts back into a big hole and returns it 35 yards into Buffalo State territory. Lucky for Joyner, Buffalo State forces a turnover on downs as Scott Cohen breaks up the pass. Back on offense, Hoppy goes to Pistol Pete this time. He takes it up the sideline for a 24-yard gain. Lots of explosive plays. Bengals are on fire. And they're not done yet. Tricky Bengals. Carney takes the reverse to his left, follows his blockers, and cuts back for the score. What? No exotic celebrations this time? He's learning. On the extra point try, Anthony Zona crashes through the middle and blocks it. Montana gets hit. No flag? Okay. Buffalo State forces another 3 and out. Damn, Dez! Sets it like a volleyball. Offense out again. What's this? Pete and Trey Jones at the same time. Hoppy fools him with play action, leaving Pete with space. He freezes the defender and takes it down the sideline for a 59-yard gain. Pete ends the drive with a 3-yard score on the option as he just gets the ball past the pylon. Record breaker, 41st touchdown. Oh no, don't do it! Don't get flagged! He doesn't.
The reason why I kissed it was I got a penalty my freshman year. When I did it, I figured I had to go out the same way I came in.
Rich, what did Coach Boys have to say on the sideline?
He had a lot to say, you know. We're not going to get into that on camera, but he has some words for me.
Defense forces another 3 and out. Hoppy does what Brockport can't. Converts on 3rd down. He needs 4, but Doherty gets 21. Then on 3rd and 11, another first down. This time to Billy Joyner for 23 yards. 7 of 10 on conversions in the first half. On 4th and 2, Coach Boy shows trust in the offense. Mr. Zigzag Trey Jones finds a cutback lane, and they're not going to get him. 23-yard score. 38-7, Buffalo State. Brockport won't go away that easy. Chase Venuto sees Nate Wilkinson breaking away and lets it fly. Sherman Nelson jumps too early, and it's a 42-yard score, 38-14. Buffalo State responds. Hoppy finds Pete for a 21-yard gain, but boy does he pay for it. Ouch. The end of drive with another score. Hoppy hits Doherty on a slant. Boom! Down goes the defender. He follows Carney's block and it's 45-14. Doherty and Carney have a combined 18 receiving touchdowns on the season. Can you say DB killers? 3rd quarter now. Hey, the sun is out. Not for Venuto though. He's in a dark place. Marquise Artis picks it off. You know what that means. Bang the gong! Just 9 yards away from 1,000, Rich Pete takes the carry and goes 14 yards for the score. Marc Montana sets the season record with his 43rd extra point. Brockport tries to answer, but it can't overcome the Shaq attack. Venuto gets picked off again, this time by Shaq Frederick. Uh-oh, it's feeding time. Back on offense, Hoppy sees the pocket collapsing and decides to take off. It's a 25-yard gain as he wisely steps out of bounds to avoid the tackle. Marc Montana adds 3 more, setting a school record with 10 field goals in a season, 55-14. Brockport isn't going down without a fight. Venuto tries to hurry his team downfield, but Will Chesler has other plans. It looks like it's going to be a pick 6, but he runs away from his blockers and trips. Dan Andrews knocks it loose, and Brockport recovers. Is it out of bounds? Who knows? Brockport's playing for pride at this point. Venuto airs it out. Sherman Nelson jumps early and deflects it, but Wilkinson is right there. 55-21. Rough day, Sherm. Rough day. Brockport tries an onside kick, and of all people, they try Ryan Carney. Ha! Buff State ball. Backups in now. It's the DJ connection. Dave Jacobs finds DJ Spencer for a 23-yard gain. On 4th and 7, Coach Boyes continues to be aggressive. Jacobs goes deep and looks to have a touchdown, but Joyner can't hang on. Turnover on downs. Brockport gets in a 4th and 4, and Cody Oldrill takes advantage. The freshman gets his first sack in his first collegiate game. Buffalo State wins 55-21.
You want your own picture with that? Our score is bigger than their score. Yeah. Guys, extremely proud of the way we came and the way you played today, guys. 7 victories in the season, guys. There's a lot to be proud of. It really is. We'll find our fate. I don't think we'll find out until Monday morning whether we got another game to play. But I feel pretty confident, guys, and we're going to be practicing this next week. Let's go. That's a great reward, gentlemen. That's a great accomplishment. I'm extremely proud of you guys. I really am. Hell of a job, guys. Know what's right?
Do what's right.
Make sure we do what's right, guys. Because I fully expect you guys to be playing another week of football. Congratulations, guys. Well done.
Hey, yo, we on average. We don't ever settle for being average, all right? We're the Bengals. Bengals on 3. 1, 2, Bengals!
With the win, Buffalo State improves to 7-3. Ryan Carney ties a season record with 10 receiving touchdowns. If the Bengals somehow miss out on an ECAC Bowl game, there are 2 other records broken. Carney with 26.4 receiving yards per catch in a season, and Rich Pete with 5.86 career yards per carry. Up next are the interviews.
The ones that I'm sure the players would love to say and look back on and hopefully learn from is probably our loss against Alfred and Utica. In this league, you gotta play your A game every Saturday, and as soon as you let down at all, you're gonna find yourself at the short end. And unfortunately, that's kind of what I believe happened this season. So, again, lessons learned. You know, our fate in terms of ECAC is in other people's hands right now, and we can't control that. So we just wait and see what happens. But I would like to see these guys get a chance to play another week of football. I think it means a lot. It shows the growth of the program, is what it shows, AJ. Because that's one of those unwritten goals that we have is to make playoffs. So you're kind of, unfortunately, well, it's the way it is in athletics. You're judged by your wins. It's all there wide open for everybody to see. It's an easy evaluation. So the growth it's those steps that I'd like to see take. When we first started back in 1986 and started, the first step was the ECAC game in 1991. And then that led to a decade long of playoffs. So can this be that next first step on our way to greater things? Only time will tell.
Obviously, coming back to somewhere where I spent 4 years of my life, not just football-wise, but just learning about how to, just be a person in society, and just learning just how to be on my own, and just knowing that I spent 4 years here, and coming back and seeing some of the guys who I was with my senior year, to be here with them on their senior day was kind of it was a little bit weird staying on the visitor sideline. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit mixed with emotions, but once the ball was kicked off in the first quarter, I was ready to go.
It feels good, but not as good as it should be, because
our record doesn't show how good our team is, man. We should be a lot better than what we are. But we're going to come out next week. If we get a bowl game, we're going to come out and dominate for sure. Man, it was a lot of fun playing with a great group of guys. I made a lot of friends. I call them my family now, man. So we just going to go out, If they don't give us this last game, we're just gonna go out as a family. That's all we can do.
Hey, shout my man Rich.
Rich, come in, man. Shout out my man.
My man Rich, not me, got the 1,000 yards.
It actually feels good, you know. We came into the season looking to go undefeated. We had a few games that put us down, but we put them behind us, and we had to finish strong. Coach told us that fight everything to the end, and that's what we had to do. We didn't want to leave this game to chance. We came into this game. Coaches harped on us all season, do not let this game slip away from us. And as seniors, we wanted an opportunity, and the underclassmen, they were going to fight for the seniors, and we just came out as a family. I'm getting a little emotional, being this my last game.
We knew we just had to do our responsibilities, be focused, especially since it's the last game, and just play as a team, fly around, get to the ball, and make heads-up plays.
Yeah!